Hello everyone, welcome back once again, and now we are going to learn about the images in HTML. So images are one of the most essential part in HTML because when you are going to create a website or when you are going to design a front end of a website, it may have number of images. So if you have the images for your front end, then how you will place it? You can place it very easily, and now we are going to learn about how you will add image, how we'll resize the image, how we'll add the links. That means we are going to cover the essential things for image in this lesson. So let's start from the beginning. Okay, so right now we are working with the index.html file, but we also have another file that is about.html, and I want to add an image to this page. And let me take you to our main folder, this HTML and CSS folder, and you can take a look inside our HTML and CSS folder. We have another file that is nature.jpg. Actually, this is an extension of image.jpg. We have a JPG format image inside our folder. So let's take a look inside the folder. So here is the image, and if I open this image, okay, you can take a look. This is the image, and we placed that image directly to the folder. Okay, and the name of our image is nature, and I'm going to place this image to our about.html page. So let me run these things in our live server. Okay. So with the about page, we only have a heading that is about page, but I want to add an image after this text, and I want to add that image, image named as nature. I want to add that one after this text. And how you will do that? You can do that very easily. So here is the h1 or heading tag, and in here for adding an image, you just have to type img, and then you have to hit the space button. That means you have to put a space, and then you have to type src. That means image source, and then you have to type equal and quotation mark, or you can just hit the tab button, and inside this quotation mark you have to type nature.jpg. This is the extension. So we used this img space src equal quotation mark, and we type the name of the image, and after the quotation mark, let me close this tag with greater than sign. So let me save it, and let's take a look in our browser page. So you can take a look, we got the images in here. Okay, but if you take a look inside the folder, that we have the nature image directly to the folder, but most of the website and most of the developers, they're doing one thing. They're creating a new folder and they named as image or images. You can type any name in here. So I want to keep all the images inside this images folder. That's why I just created this folder. So as an example, I want to add another image in here, and then I will place this image to our about page. So that's why I have to paste some image inside this images folder. So you can take a look. I placed a new image, and the name of the new image is dress. So I have now two images. One image directly placed inside my HTML and CSS folder, and another image is placed inside the images folder. So what you will do when you are going to add this dress image to your site, what you will do? So let's take a look. So I am going to type image space src equal quotation mark, and here I'm typing dress.jpg, and here I'm going to use the greater than sign, and let me save it. What do you think? Do you really think that the image will load in our site? Let's take a look. In here you can take a look. We got an icon, and actually it's an icon of image, but image not loaded. Do you know why? Because this dress image are not placed inside our main HTML and CSS folder. The dress image placed inside the images folder, and we have to write this folder address to our code. So therefore, in here, before the dress or the name of the image, you have to type folder name. So our folder name was images, and then you have to put a slash. Okay, now I am going to save this text, and now let's take a look inside the browser, and you can take a look. We have the images right now. So this is how you will declare the folder name. So this is this nature.jpg. We don't have to declare any folder name in here because this image is directly placed in our main folder. But from our main folder, we have another subfolder, and this dress image are placed inside the subfolder. That's why you have to declare the subfolder name, and you have to declare with this slash option. Okay, so this is very simple, and this is how you will place the images. So we just learned how you will add the image to a page, but you can take a look over here. We have two images in here, but all these images are too large, and we need to resize the image size because this image are too large as well as this one, and we're going to resize the image size. Okay, and how you will set a size for your image. Suppose for the first one, I want to change the image size, and for changing the image size, you have to place your mouse cursor before the greater than sign, and after the quotation mark, then you have to put the space, and then you have to type width, width, width. Then you have to type the equal and the quotation mark, or you can just press the tab button, and then you have to type the pixel. So as an example, I am going to place 400 for width, and then you have to declare the height. So therefore, after the quotation mark, you have to put a space, then you have to type height, height. Okay, then you have to type the equal and quotation mark, and inside the quotation mark you have to set the height. So as an example, I am going to use 700 pixel as the image height. So let me save this text, and let's take a look the output in our live server. So you can take a look. Previously we had the large image, and now you can take a look, our image size just changed. So if you want to modify the size, you can do that very easily. Then you just have to change the width and height in here. As an example, I'm going to use 400 as my image height. So let me save it, and now image turned in this way. Okay, so for changing the image for this large image, you just have to follow the same process. You just have to type width 400 pixel, then outside of quotation mark you have to put the space, and then you have to type height, and I'm going to write 400 pixel as well. Then I'm going to save it, and you can take a look. We have the images, and the size of the image is changed, and now we have image serially. That means this address image placed at right side of the nature image. But if you want to place this image after this one, likewise in second line, you can do that very easily. You just have to add a line breaker in here. So as an example, I am using line breaker tag and I'm saving this one, and now the image placed under the first one. So this is how you will change the image size using the width and height attributes. Okay, so we just learned how you will place an image from your folder, but whatever you will do if you don't have an image to your folder, or if you are looking to place an image from the internet, or if you want to place an image from other server or from other website, what you will do? You can do that very easily. So let me show you how you will place an image, and from that image will be from the different website. So for placing an image from the different website, you have to type this image, then src, and inside this quotation mark you have to type the image web address. So how you will pick the image web address? You have to open some addresses. Likewise, I want to open caneandsteve.xyz. Okay, so we have some images in here, but remember one thing, you must have to select any image that have the image extension like JPG, PNG, likewise. So this is an image, and I'm clicking with my right button of my mouse, and you can take a look over here. I got an option that is called copy image link. Okay, so I'm copying this image link, and in here, in between the quotation mark, I am pasting that image link. Okay, so as I told you, whatever link you are going to copy, please make sure that file have an extension. This JPG is the extension of image. So that's why you have to make sure whatever you are pasting, you must have to paste the URL with the image extension like JPG or PNG. So we have the JPG, that means we have the valid image in here. So now I have to close this tag, and therefore I have to use the greater than sign, and now I am going to save this text. And let's take a look inside our live server, and you can take a look. Here is the image that is placed from this website. That means this image, I mean the image is hosted in this website, but this image is also loading in here also. So we got the full size of image, and if you want to resize the image, you can do that very easily. You just have to type width. As an example, I'm going to take 600 pixel and height for 450 pixel. So let me save it, and let's take a look in here. So now we got the different size for this image. So this is how you will add an image from a different website, and this is how you will resize the image. Okay,